Hi, this is Maylee Bingham from PitClass.com. Today's article is titled 5 Best Ways to Silently Self-Promote in the Fashion Industry. Now, before we get started, I just wanted to let you know that this is actually the third installment in a series we're calling Fashionable Networking Blog Series. I couldn't possibly put everything that you would need to know about networking in the fashion industry in just one article, so I did the next best thing. I created a 5-part series. To read all of the articles, you go to the bottom of this page and you can click on any of the links to read the entire series. I also threw in a freebie for you, a free 6-day email course on how to network in the fashion industry to help you get started. So let's dive in. Self-promotion is one of those things that's difficult for most of us. In the fashion industry, it can be doubly intimidating because there are so many talented, creative people who tend to be naturally more outspoken. It would be wonderful if we could all just do our jobs and let our work speak for itself. Unfortunately, too often the ones getting noticed are not the ones who are the most talented necessarily, or even the most qualified. So they are, however, being remembered. So in this article, I am going to teach you how to use networking to help you silently self-promote yourself and your work. For someone who is naturally more introverted, the idea of having to self-promote can seem very unnatural and awkward. You might think that someone who is more of an introvert would be at a disadvantage. The good news is that there are silent promotion ways that you can, there are ways that you can silently self-promote and without having to be very pushy. So to do this, you need to build your network. The first tip is promoting others promotes you at the same time. For some reason, it is always much easier for us to promote other people rather than promoting ourselves. There are 2 advantages to taking this approach if done properly. First, the person you are talking up will be very happy and appreciative that you are doing so. And this may cause them to naturally want to reciprocate and say wonderful things about you as well. Second, by choosing to promote someone else who you have worked with directly in a recent project or event, you are actually creating more buzz about the project or event. You are at the same time attaching yourself and promoting yourself and the work that you did on that project or event. So you can easily mention your role while touting your colleagues' great accomplishments. 2, help your colleagues succeed. One of the most powerful things you can do to help build your career is to help your colleagues succeed. Helping your colleagues succeed is a sign of confidence and teamwork and leadership skills. Now, I am not talking about mentoring your colleagues. I am talking about consistently helping to guide your colleagues to be the best that they can be. And by doing this, you are demonstrating your leadership abilities, and people will take notice of your genuine desire to help your team and the company succeed. Number 3, collaboration makes you more visible. I always say collaboration is the new currency in the fashion industry. It is very easy for us creative types to stick to our fashion tribes. Now, we know our place in our tribe. We know what our job is. However, there are many other people in the organization that help bring it all together. Those include people like your sales team, your marketing team, your technical design team, your licensees, etc. By talking to these other team members and asking them about their jobs and what their personal pain points are, you may discover ways that you can work together or do something better to make the workflow much smoother. when a collaboration with other people outside of your usual team, other people become more aware of you and your work. These very people can help spread the word about your good work without you even having to open your mouth, which is great. Number 4, become your boss's go-to. If you are doing all of the above techniques, you are creating amazing presentations, you're always prepared, and you're collaborating with others on your organization, then this next step is you're probably already doing. A good rule is to always make yourself invaluable to your boss. When you make your boss look good and make their job easier, then they will rely on you and depend on you. This always creates an environment where your boss is naturally going to want to keep you happy and reciprocate. That means you're going to get the sweet new projects, the plum opportunities, and possibly that deserved promotion. Number 5, social media presence. For many of us, social media has been a way for us to actually hide behind our computers and show only the part of us that we want other people to see. This happens to also be the perfect place for introverts to feel more in control about when and how other people see your accomplishments. All designers or other creative types should be on LinkedIn. This is a professional environment where it is expected that you keep your profile updated. By updating your profile with recent projects, you have 2 opportunities. First, you can invite other colleagues to comment on the project's success. This gives them the opportunity again to comment on those recent projects that they took a part of, as well as attaching themselves to that project. Second, this update makes you more visible to not just the immediate people that you worked with, but also to the rest of the industry. So, one final note is to be sure any updates of your projects you upload onto LinkedIn is public knowledge. The fashion industry tends to work at least a year in advance, so you want to make sure that you're not accidentally giving away company insider trading information. So be sure that you're not uploading anything before it's public knowledge. I hope that you've enjoyed this article, which is part of the Fashionable Networking blog series. Again, to read the rest of the series, just go to the bottom of this page and you can see the links there. And I also hope that you'll take advantage of the free 6-day email course on how to network in the fashion industry. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.